Welcome back. In the previous part, we saw some afternoon bonding scenes and a bit of swimming. So now let's return to the dorms and carry on the story. Panzer Soldat training, followed by the field exercises. Things are going to get busy from tomorrow on. Should I head back to my room for the day? Yep. Beep, 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 beep. 8:50 p.m. Phew, what a day. You're not writing anything in that notebook, you know that. Our next field exercises are in Crossbell, and we'll need to look after a VIP inspection team on top of that. Randy acted like it was no big deal, but I need to tell Una about it tomorrow. It's 9 p.m. Abend Time will soon be on. I should call Macius and tell him about the field exercises. Oh, it's starting. Guess the intelligence division hasn't been able to catch her yet.
Good evening, dear listeners. It's 9 p.m. on May 14th, and you are tuned in to Radio Trista. It's about that time again. Time for Abend Time, that is. The lino flowers have been scattered to the winds, and the weather has been just right these past few days. This is the time of year where many people start their new lives. But with a new life comes some wistfulness for the past. When I start feeling like that, I find a little weekend trip is the best way to shake things up. Celtic and Jirai will always hold a special place in my heart for their unrivaled shopping options. But the place I'd like to talk about today is Crossbell City.
How convenient.
Things were a bit rough there for a while, but it's in much better shape now. In fact, as of last year, it's the top travel spot for domestic vacations. Not only are they famous for their cutting-edge technology, but who doesn't love Mishy, the adorable mascot of Michelin Wonderland? I, for one, have a huge weakness for Mishy souvenirs. I've collected way too many as is, yet I still catch myself pining for them in gift shops. I hear Crossbell's department stores even have entire shops dedicated to Mishy. Oh, I'd just love to visit sometime. My wallet, on the other hand. Anyway, next up, we have some letters to read. The Princess is an Angel writes to us from Heimdall.
Who could that be? Wondering if it's anybody we know. After the radio program was over, Rean contacted Macius. They talked about Abend Time, Misty's reappearance, and the upcoming field exercises.
I have to say, Misty still got it. She's so elegant, yet with just the right touch of playfulness. Almost makes me forget she's an immensely powerful witch.
I hear you. She's the same as ever. But yeah, Crossbell City, huh? The timing's too good to be true. Not to mention, you'll be there for your business trip too.
Looks like my info proved accurate. Though we'll be there at around the same time as the inspection team, we'll be doing our own inspections separate from them. Now, I'm sure we'll both be up to our ears in work, but would you be able to make some time to meet up?
Yeah, of course. Let's keep each other posted. Oh, and by the way, you don't happen to know who will be on the inspection team, do you?
Well, due to the nature of our work, the government doesn't really go out of its way to send us info like that. I've got a few guesses, but I'll hold off on speculation for now. About the Crown Prince, his transformation is popular water cooler conversation here in Heimdall, but I'm surprised to hear he tried to pull you out of the branch campus.
I'm starting to feel like I was a little too harsh with him. I'd like to talk with him again if I get the chance. Was that end of conversation? Like, goodbye. Name of the game, everyone. Proceed. It's a new day, everyone. Bing, bing. Military finance is really coming together. Towa and the old man's guidance must be pretty helpful. They're both extraordinary people. Though I heard the professor doesn't really do anything. The students must be doing their best. I'm sure they'll do better than last time. Yeah, the training here is really going to show during emergencies. Let's do our best with our respective classes too. Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry to change the subject, but I heard that a lot happened. Yeah. Feel like I could have tried harder to decline, but... must be hard being popular. So, that's the Prince of Erebonia, huh? Compared to Prince Oliver, he seems a little less friendly. Yeah, I'd say the younger brother seems to be more regal. Randy, have you met Prince Oliver too? Yeah, 2 years ago at that big trade conference. Is there really something else? Let me guess, he made a dramatic entrance? Started strumming a lute of his? Yep. He showed up all of a sudden on a rooftop in the slums and started serenading us. You're not gonna tell him about Jingo? Because Jingo's here, you could have told him. It would have been a funny story, but no. 2nd to 4th period, Panzer Soldat training. Wayne, pay attention when you shift your center of gravity. If you're able to pivot instantly, you can evade attacks like the Panzer Faust from before. Understood. Maya, your strength is outranging your opponent. Sniper, support, movement. Always keep the spacing from your opponent in mind and prepare to move at a moment's notice. Yes, sir. Triple dot. Are you still hung up on what happened yesterday? Are you conflicted about the prince's offer? No, it's not even something I can consider. Still, he is someone I was prepared to risk my life to protect. Keep wondering whether my decision to withdraw from the main campus was the right one. I see. Geez, so pushy. That was way too sudden. I'll call the principal. That sound. Panzer Soldats? What? But the only Panzer Soldats beside the ones here are... What? Draken? No. Those are Spiegels. They're more advanced models. Elite Panzer Soldat Spiegel S. Oh. Got the Thors emblem on them. Yes, but that design is... You three, stop there. Where did you come from? It seems like you showed up via freight train. We're going to need your names and affiliation.
Oh, but of course. I am Cedric from Thors Military Academy's main campus, and these are my 2 classmates. We've come to participate in your Panzer Soldat training exercises.
Seriously? Again? You were just here yesterday. Your Highness, why on earth? As I said, I will hear your decision. I would also like for you and Rean to bear witness to my current skills. What? Prepare 3 machines. Let's call this a friendly sparring match between the main campus and the branch campus. Our opponent shall be Class 7. Oh there, Your Highness, don't be ridiculous. There are procedures we've got to go through for this kind of stuff. And have the authority to approve this match. Best we can do is instruct you while you train. Interesting. I'll allow it. Be ever vigilant, as though the world is a battlefield. I'm sure this will prove an invigorating match for all involved. Show me a spectacular battle. Oh no, if the higher-ups find out about this. Let's go, Kurt. You're not gonna back down after hearing all that, right? Of course not. I'd be honored to accept this challenge. I'll be the third combatant. Don't you dare hog all the fun for yourselves. Out of the way, little bunny. I'll be the third. Instructor Randolph, I'm borrowing Hector again. Ash, little bunny. Well, whatever, go ahead. I don't care who these guys are, we're gonna put them in their place. I don't know what the heck is happening anymore. We just need to be careful to not let any accidents happen.
So, show us what you've got.
We'll demonstrate how far above you the main campus is.
Looking forward to it. It would appear they're among the most skilled students at the main campus. And on top of that, they're in state-of-the-art spiegels. A little difference in performance doesn't mean jack when it comes to a real battle. We'll show these elitists how the branch campus kicks ass. We will now begin the Panzer Soldat mock battle between Thors main campus and the Thors branch campus. Both sides will use practice weapons. No attacks to the cockpit will be permitted. Once a Soldat has been lightly damaged, it will be considered defeated. Now, begin! Okay, so we've only got one pilot to choose from, haven't we? And that's going to cross the board for those three. There's not much else we can do, so let's get going.
Show me what you can do.
I got this.
Sorry, what? Qua? Rumbling smash. It's got impede on it, we'll go for that.
You're mine! Yeah! It's mine!
It's my turn!
Okay, so it's a question of who do we want to attack? Thinking you, because you look like the heavy hitter. These two, it's like they've got shields, so it's like maybe you first would be a good idea. But where is the question? It's like with this stance, it genuinely could be your arms. Because you've not got any way to defend yourself. You've got weapons. Well, I suppose the weapons could get in the way. I don't know, his arms seem more... Like, you could put, like, his arms, it's like it's going to be hard for him to defend with both of those wheel weapons, whatever they are. Whereas his head and his body, he could bring both together. That's so, to me, the arms are more exposed.
Our chance! It's mine! There!
My turn.
It does seem to be right. It's 3, but... maybe there's a better spot.
Not good enough!
It's my turn!
Indeed it is. Let's get that taken away.
Our chance! It's mine!
Iggy, iggy.
Yeah! Yeah! I shall go.
Seems like the more logical thing to
My
do.
turn. You're mine!
Nice.
It's down! It's mine! Yeah!
Very well. It's down. It's mine.
Up to 5 brave points, very good.
Not good
Damn
enough!
you.
It's my turn!
I need to get rid of these crafts.
My turn. Yeah!
I don't know, I just feel like slowing him is a better option than other things, but I don't know if that's going to work out for me
My
well.
turn.
We'll see. Still go with the impede though.
There!
There!
I mean, I may as well.
At once!
Leave it to me!
There!
Oh, it does the entire group of them?
It's mine!
Fair enough.
Mistral Blade!
Nice.
My turn.
Indeed. Who's got the least health? You. Doesn't matter where we hit you.
Yeah! It's mine! Pitiful.
Nice, nice, nice.
I shall go.
It's my turn! Our chance! It's mine!
Impossible.
I think we've pretty much got him in the middle now.
Sure.
Things go our way. We get enough damage with a finisher. If.
Billion Ripper! Impressive.
Yes.
Done already?
Bum, bum, bum. Oh.
Yeah, I did it!
I must train even more.
Nice. The match is over. Yeah, right in there. But beating the Crown Prince. He's the one who picked the fight. Can't complain about how it turned out. We did it. Huh. Guess so. I suppose you are still a vendor, no matter how far you've fallen. The two of you weren't bad either, considering you're students at the branch campus. What was that? Despite the way you look, you're a real piece of work. Kurt, I will accept defeat today. But know this. I become this strong a mere 2 months after enrolling. Me, the weak prince who could barely hold a sword. I have no doubt you're growing as well. But how strong will you be 2 months from now? That's...
A loss is a loss, so I'll withdraw for today. And don't worry, I have no intention of disrupting your field exercises in Crossbell.
Dude, don't tell him, huh?
But know this, I haven't given up on you yet, instructor.
Students and faculty of the branch campus, we bid you good day.
We fell a bit short today, but we won't lose next time. Prepare yourselves.
This is Major Irving. Connect me to the O2 sector troops. 02. Why did we not receive notice of an incoming train carrying the Crown Prince? Became that strong in only 2 months. Good exercises in Crossbell. What was he talking about? So that's the Crown Prince, huh? This one crazy little bastard. Meow, 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 meow. Sorry I couldn't convince the principal to stop. Don't worry about it. It's the way she is. Our next field exercise is going to be in Crossbell. Yeah, we're going to tell everyone this afternoon. Sure, some of the students will be concerned. We'll need to take care to address their worries.
Well, this is an interesting turn of events. Will he enter the game? And if so, will it be as a piece or as a player?
I wonder. It all may depend on whether or not he finds his place among the Chancellor's children.
And that afternoon, the students were gathered in the tactical conference room, where they were presented with the next location for their field exercises. They were also told that a VIP inspection team would be visiting Crossbell during their exercises. The students were congratulated for their performance in Sutherland the month before. In the event of an emergency, we will be called upon. This is your chance to show the world we are not some lesser appendage of the main campus. But we are. At the moment. Triple dot. Yeah, it's gonna take a bit more to win her over to your side, Rean. Name of the game, everyone. We're going back to Crossbell. I've been there in like, what?
Your rank has increased.
Not even that.
Here's your reward.
Maybe that. I'm thinking that would probably line up with Cold Steel 2 when we got back to that. Ooh,
how commendable.
No, come on.
A gift from His Majesty. Accept it with gratitude.
Nah.
Continue to train hard.
Nah. Proceed! No. It's Friday, everyone. It's not. Monday, isn't it? 7 p.m. That Spiegel they had at the main campus sure was something. Be nice if we could get our hands on one of those. Or the high-speed one Scarlet used. Looks like everyone is getting the hang of things. I was worried about Kurt, but he seems to have picked it up quickly. The problem is... guess I'll just have to watch from afar.
The land you'll be journeying to is a land of strife. A place over which we've battled with Calvard for centuries. A number of VIPs will be there as well. So the Imperial Army and the RMP will both be keeping a close eye on the country. But its bid for independence was only 2 years ago. So who knows what might happen on this trip.
That's not funny.
However, an unexpected crisis brings with it an opportunity for growth. Carry out your duties as though they were the will of Aidios. And should the unexpected happen, fight with all your strength. I eagerly await seeing how this experience will shape each of you. So go, and return triumphant.
Yes, ma'am!
Good luck, everyone!
Do come back safely.
Be sure to bring back thorough reports.
So exciting. Going back to Crossbell. This is what I was looking forward to in Cold Steel 3. When I decided I'd be doing it again after the Crossbell games. Name of the game, everyone. Because it's just the difference in how I feel about the place. That's what excites me here. Because now I know the people, the places. One of the first things I want to obviously check is... yeah, Trista. Haas. Is he there? I don't remember. Our arrival at Crossbell Station is planned for 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. Once we've loaded on our supplies, we will proceed to the field exercise grounds and begin our 3 days of exercise. By the way, Instructor Orlando, I'm sure you understand, but... Yeah, I know. What's going on? I may as well inform you now. Instructor Randolph Orlando has been dispatched to the branch campus from the Crossbell Military Police Division of the Imperial Army. He will, of course, know many people in Crossbell, but if he becomes distracted by that, it may negatively impact our field exercises. Because of that, we will have him remain at the camp and refrain from entering the city. I feel like that's a mistake. Although that kind of makes sense, actually, thinking about it. I was going to say it's a mistake in terms of storytelling. Wait, before you start writing angry comments, let me finish my point. Because it feels like a wasted opportunity. It feels like you want to see Randy go around with you, speak to the people, you could see the interactions, but that's taken away from you. So that's actually good storytelling, because then you can feel like you're missing out on something, like you can feel Randy is pulled away from the situation yourself, because it's something you want to do and you can't, just like Randy. That's actually very good. This may be an informal order, but it still comes from the government. It's ridiculous. That's just unfair. Now, calm down, guys. To be honest, I came to the branch campus because a certain someone asked me to. I wasn't planning on going back to Crossbell until things had cooled down. It's only natural they'd keep me where they can see me, given the current situation. Randy. Hey, come on now, don't give me those faces. It's only been 3 months since I've been away. It's way too soon to have a tearful reunion with my pals, you know? Like a certain someone I could name. Rean. Randy. I plan to request leave for you to go into the city on the final day at least. Of course, if we have a task then, that will take precedence. I'm sorry, but I'd appreciate your understanding this time. Got it. Thanks for thinking of me though. Rean, Towa, don't worry your pretty little heads about me. Also, don't let any of the students know, especially Uni. Understood. Please let me know if you'd like to use the communication network. Surely that will be allowed, right, Major? Yes, that should be fine. Let's get ourselves back on topic, though. The reason we're having this bout of field exercises is so we can play backup for the inspection team, yeah? Yes, we will have both combat tactics and military finance perform their exercises, while being prepared to respond in case of emergency. Special operations will perform the same tasks as before, scout the area and fulfill local requests. Understood. Will there be an early morning briefing this time too? Correct. Once we set up camp, gather your students. If there are no further questions, we will end today's briefing. Each of you rest well tonight. Dismissed. We all knew things would be different after the annexation, but it seems like there really is a lot going on. Yeah, I need to prepare myself mentally. This will be my first time back in Crossbell in a year. Wonder how much it's changed since it was first occupied. As someone involved with it, I need to be sure I don't look away. I see. I have visited a few times over the past year for my NGO work, and I feel like it's recovered a lot, economically speaking. But I think it's important you see for yourself what things are like, along with Kurt, Altina, and Yuna. Of course. And remember, we will be doing the rounds here, in Crossbell. We'll arrive early tomorrow morning. Lights out is in a couple of hours. Maybe I'll check in on the students before I rest. Also, I think I want to talk to Randy a bit too. Yeah, because we're doing the rounds in Crossbell because, again, it's going to be that case of like, I do feel differently about the place and I want to speak to some of the people there, some of the people who interacted in Zero and Azure and see how they're getting on now. Now I have the context. It's like, people in Erebonia, even though Crossbell's part of Erebonia, but you know what I mean. Like, I have a better idea of what's going on there. I can understand their stories and such, but we'll see how it works out. Oh dear. I'm thinking though, let's probably end this part here, and in the next part we'll do sort of like the mini rounds the game wants me to do on the Dervlinger, and we'll start here with Yuna, because Yuna to Randy through these cars seems appropriate because of the Crossbell connection, doesn't it? So we'll see you in the next part. Ta-ta for now.